channel. My name is Blessing. You can call me CounselorB. Blessing inspires a woman on fire. So happy to see you guys, Team B, back on board, and this is a new year. I would like to start by taking this opportunity to welcome you all into the new year. I know we haven't met yet on this page, on this channel, since the year began, and I'm so happy that we are all back, and I want to believe it's been a great start for each and every one of us. Don't worry, keep the positive vibe going, keep the positive energy, because with that, you can rest assured that no matter what you made in 2021, we will be able to go through it as long as we have and we keep that positive energy. I'm so happy to have you guys back, and today we are going to be talking on something again really interesting, and we are going to be talking about coming abroad, like traveling abroad. So before we go ahead with the topic of today, I'd just like to give us a little idea of how this year is going to look like. Now, if you've been here before or if you just joined in the team, I'd like you to know that on this channel we talk about life, love, health, and faith, and we bring you documentaries about places you've not known before. And we are adding something really spicy and interesting this year, and I call it CounselorB Spotlight. Now, what is CounselorB Spotlight? CounselorB Spotlight is creating that platform where we are going to be bringing into light those amazing people around the world, young people doing amazing things, but they have not got that platform, or the world does not know about their existence. So if you know anyone doing something wonderful, an amazing act, it could be anything, a business, they could be into any field of life by doing something amazing, and you think the world deserves to see them and to know them, then you've got the right platform here. CounselorB Spotlight is here to bring them out to the light. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. It could be anyone, anywhere in Africa. Just let me know and we should bring them to the spotlight. Now, all the surprises will be coming as we go on with our channel for this year, and I hope you're going to invite many more people to subscribe, join the team, and let us make it an amazing year. So let's dive right into the topic for today, guys. So you might have seen this video's title already. You might have an idea of what this video is going to be all about. Now, we are going to be talking about traveling abroad, especially if you were connected by someone, or someone has told you, I want you to travel abroad, or I've got this opportunity, I know how you can do it, I know all the means, I know all the paperwork and all of that. That's what we're going to be talking about here today. This is very important, because I know many people who have been stranded because they've been linked up by someone. They didn't have the right information, they didn't follow the right procedure. In fact, they didn't even know where they were going to or what they were going to do. Just at the thought of, oh, I've got this opportunity to travel abroad, they jumped right into it. They've lost money, they've been deceived, and lots of things. People have lost their lifetime endings or savings just because someone came in, seeing you so desperate and, so desperate to travel abroad, and they deceived you. You've lost your money, and maybe some people even resign from their jobs, they're so sure, 100%, I'm traveling abroad, this is the write a resignation letter, give it to their bosses, we all soldiers rest up knowing that they're traveling abroad, only for them to discover maybe this was all a game, or they were deceived, or they eventually travel abroad but to meet their doom when they get abroad. So I think this is very important for us. What are the key things you should consider? I'm specific on when someone is telling you, I've got an opportunity for you. What should you consider? Now, the first thing you should look at is, who is giving you that information? Is that person credible enough? Can you count on them? How do you know them? What's your personal relationship with them? And mind you, friends have deceived others to fall into a pit. So in terms of me asking what's your relationship with them, how credible they are, it's very technical, because people have been deceived even by their besties, their best friends, by their own family members. So it's technical, and that brings me to the point where you need to be able to dig deep and get more information. Just because it's your best friend, just because it's your brother, just because it's your whatever relative, it doesn't mean that you wouldn't source for information to know exactly what you're about to get into. So it's true. First thing is, yes, how credible is this person? How do I know you? What's my relationship to you? Now, a friend of yours can come and say, oh, I know that someone contacted me to say there's this opportunity. Now that makes it even worse, because you don't know who that or who the other person is, coming to your friend or coming to your relative or coming to any of your family members to say, I have this opportunity and I think maybe your sister can follow or this person can follow. So it's something that you would need to get to know. Okay, who is telling you this? You need to ask questions. Who is this person? How do you know them? What's your relationship with them? If you don't ask these questions, my dears, you are going to fall into a pit. Now, when we come up with these videos, is to encourage us, is to educate us, is to bring other people's errors or lessons that we've learned as well, to encourage others so other people don't fall or make the same mistakes. Now, if you're sure of the credibility of that person, if you think, all right, I can have a little trust in you, then you go take the next step. What opportunity is this person talking about? You need to do your research. If someone tells you, I've got an opportunity to teach here in this country, I've got an opportunity to work as a security guard, I've got an opportunity for you to sell in a store, in a shop. We've got the internet now, guys. Tell me, what shop? What's the address? What, where? Go on to Google and look out for it. Do your deep findings so that you don't fall into a pit or you don't make these mistakes. You need to know what job you should be asking yourself. Know where you're going to. Know what job you are going to do when you get there. You need to know. Now, if you are again sure of these things, all right, you trust this person is credible, all right, you know what you're going to do, this person has said you're going to be teaching, or there's this school, you found out about the school, its existence, maybe you've seen on Google the job opportunities for that school, and all right, this is credible, then you take the next step. Now, when it comes to the paperwork side of it, the worst thing for you to ever do is to accept to become or to be fraudulent in terms of your documentation. Trust me, if anyone comes to you and is telling you, oh, don't worry, we can just do this document, we can make up some document to show that you've got the skills, and you have not, then you should be even more afraid of the person telling you all of that, because they might land you into a deep mess. Remember, once you succeed to travel and all of that, and you get caught, this person will not be there. You will be there to face your consequences yourself. You won't say, oh, someone misled me. They won't know that person. You will be the one to face these consequences yourself. So doing your findings is very, very important. Very, very important. So the worst thing to do is to fraud documents because you want to travel abroad. Trust me, it will catch up with you at some point. It will. It might take long, but it will. It might not be immediate, but it definitely will. You need to be careful, guys. If you want to do something, do it right. If you want to travel abroad, if you know you're going to do this particular thing, try to get your right documents and be on the safe side. Make sure you've got all your documents right, because it's so frustrating to be in a foreign land, in a foreign country, and you're embarrassed, you get kicked out because at some point you discovered or you presented fraudulent documents, and that can land you in jail for no good reason. So Do your research, get your facts straight. Now, aside that, you should also be thinking, all right, I'm going to do this job. Where am I staying? Is there someone to accommodate me? In fact, before going to where am I staying, I'm going to be landing in this country or in this country. Who is going to be picking me up? It starts from there. You need to get all your arrangements on track. Who is picking me up? And if you're going for a company, you need to make sure you get all your details. If it's a company receiving you, you know what company, or because they always do that. If it's credible, trust me, if it's credible, you get all your information. They're going to send you information, or you're going to land at this time. This person is going to pick you up. So person is going to pick you up and drive you straight to your accommodation. You need to know these things. Lots of people have been stranded even right from the airport. So you need to know these things. Get your facts on track. Now, who is going to receive me? Where am I going to be staying? Am I going to be staying, is it shared accommodation? Is it in a friend's place? Is it, they're linking you up to stay with some family? Who is this family? Do you have any information about them? Can you source any information about them? Information is the key. Just to prevent you from falling into the same danger a lot of people have fallen into. Lots of people have said, we've heard stories, we've heard the news, you're going to come and work as this, you're going to work as this, and once you travel, you discover maybe as a young man, they're trying to initiate you or get you into drugs. And lots of people have found themselves doing that out of frustration, because first they didn't have the right papers, they didn't have the right documents, they didn't even have the right skills. I mean, ask yourself, if someone is telling you, you have to travel, maybe come here and do this, deep down in your heart that you don't have the skills, yet they convince you to make fraudulent documents to show that you have the skills. What do you think? What are you thinking in your head? They are slowly dragging you into your prison or into an early grave. What are you thinking? Other young ladies have come in and they've been introduced to prostitution, or and maybe those who don't want it have ended up going back out of frustration. But then what about the time, the energy, the money spent, everything? Like I said before, other people, just with the thought of traveling abroad, they abandon everything. Please, we need to be wise. This is 2021, guys. You need to open your eyes. You need to be wise. Some people giving their resignation letter even before getting a visa. Oh my goodness. You quit your job, a job that maybe you were having your ends meet and all of that from it. You quit your job. You're not even sure about where you're going to. You're not even sure about what kind of work or activity you're going to be doing. You quit your job just at the slightest thought of traveling abroad. And when you do that and you have to go back home, you start from scratch. That's like losing everything. It's like losing everything. I know of someone who was deceived, by a friend. He came in and she was stranded. And after 1 month, this friend kicked her out from her house. Says, I'm sorry, I can no longer accommodate you. The little money she had, everything, I mean, it's not one. I've had like 3 cases of that nature. All the little finances they brought, they've spent it during the few months they were there, they were abroad, and someone just gets on Monday to say, I'm sorry, I can no longer host you. How frustrating is that? In a foreign land, you don't know where, no place, you don't know anywhere to go to, you don't know what to do. So we need to get our facts straight. Traveling abroad, I mean, it's if you've got the right steps, if you've got your right documents, it's a lovely thing if you want to. People travel abroad for different reasons. It could be education, it could be school, it could be work, for different reasons. But the essence is to know what you're doing, get your facts straight, do your research and know exactly what the whole procedure entails, to avoid any form of frustration, avoid and save yourself the stress, spending money, losing money that you never get it back, and save yourself from scammers out there, because there are lots of scammers. Oh, I've got school. A lot of times, I'll tell you this, lots of times I've had people come to me, well, not come to me, like on social media page, or my social media platforms, people have written me, oh, I hear you're interested in studying, I've got this opportunity. I don't even know them, but I received those messages. I've recently, I received a message, like some WhatsApp message, and it's talking about opportunities, school, and all of that, And then I did my little findings on it, and I discovered, no, 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 no. This is definitely fake. This is definitely fake. But a lot of people would outrightly jump into it, just and throw their money at it out of desperation, just because you want to travel. So it's important to get it right. It's important to get it right. I thought I was just going to encourage us today with these words. If you're planning to, if you already have a process ongoing, please do your research, to avoid having any heart attack at the beginning of this year. So thank you very much, guys, for listening. Thank you all, and look forward to more videos on this channel, and I look forward to hearing from you all. You can drop any comment you have in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share the video, and we shall be welcoming more people onto our team. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you again. Ciao ciao, and it's a bye from me for now.